Good morning, everyone. Welcome in to the live stream. Axon is absolutely pumping through the roof today. It broke out of that descending wedge that it was forming and has just been going straight up. Literally only 2 red days over the last 10 days or so. Decentralized science as a whole is up 12.1%. I'm going over some of these intro numbers because I understand that we should or should not have had an advertisement play at the very beginning of this live stream. But today is DeSci Raiders Day. Today is the day that we are raiding IC Pumpers. And then we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have a very special guest, Aaron Bremser, ICP ecosystem. What would be a word for like the representative himself? Aaron Bremser. I'm very excited. We're going to literally be, IC Pumpers is his Telegram chat, so we're going to raid his Telegram, and then we're going to have him on, and then we're going to talk about all things DeSci and, of course, ICP ecosystem. How is everyone doing today? Good morning. I see the chat is alive and active, which means you guys are craving that mod status. I can tell you guys are salty that I demoted so many of you guys, but let's get some people in here. Let's get some of the people from the community into here. I'm going to post just the link. We got 10 people watching, so that is bullish. Let me go ahead and hit that thumbs up button on the live stream. Let me just copy that. And then we'll go back to home. I do not have ad blockers on, though. That's the thing. Come join the raid. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Truth. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Thuna. Good morning, MK. Danny, King, Alexandra. What's going on? How is everyone doing? It's good. I'm doing good. No more likes for me. What the hell, Zach? Just because you're not a mod, all of a sudden you think you can withhold the like, the fuel of the live streams? You think you just withhold the one thing that brings us joy in this world? No, I refuse. He's going to be joining. Yes, stay in the call. I'm still here. He's going to be joining on Google Meet. It'll be the first time I've ever had 2 people on the live stream, so it could be an interesting time. You guys are going to have to bear with me. What is this? BioProtocol is posting some crazy bullishness for HairDAO. Everything is pumping again today. I mean, Decentralized Science preprints is up 144%. PRNT. Print. Preprint. Is it on Sol? No. What is preprints on? Yeah, it's Polygon. Boom, copy that, go over to Dex Screener. This is going crazy, guys. How many of you guys are in preprints? It is less than $100 million market cap still. So, I mean, honestly, what did I say? Less than a million. Did I say 100 million? It's less than $1 million market cap, and it just fell down quite a bit. So there's honestly a pretty good entry price here for people who have not gotten in, hoping to get access to every single one of the DeSci projects out there. It's on Polygon. Thank you guys for telling me. I appreciate you guys being a source of truth for the industry. It is going crazy. My brain is very scattered, and honestly, I think the best way to ease some of the scatteredness from my brain right now would be to show you guys something. Are you guys, let me see, put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to see what I'm about to show you. It's something really cool. The Discord has already seen it, but you guys have not seen it. I've not publicly shown anyone outside of the Discord. And of course, Mandy saw it because she saw me jumping up and down, sprinting around the house when it arrived. Who wants to see a very, very unique 1 of 1,000? The supply is very limited on these. It is quite unique, quite special. I feel very hyped up to see it. Yellow, what's good, Forgotten Lore? There's only one truth here. This is Bitcoin, by the way, in case you weren't aware. This is the 1 hour chart. If we come over to the daily chart, it's stalling out a little bit. Again, right after hitting exactly, I hope this is the top for Bitcoin for a little bit because that is perfectly aligned with where I drew the circle. It's just a lot earlier than where I drew the circle. So if we could see a stalling here for a little bit and have altcoins pump like crazy, that'd be bullish. I see banana time, we see yellow, I see 1, I see another 1. I'm gonna go get them. Stay put right here. Are you guys ready for this? I'm going to get rid of the chat for a second and go to just the recording screen. Okay, you guys ready? You see what this is? It's a box that says Trump. Let's see. Donald Trump. That's pretty cool. Is that not pretty cool? That's pretty cool. Enjoy and have fun. From Donald Trump. Trump wrapping paper. Let's go ahead and do a quick little, I wonder if I can show down on the camera screen. No, it's all right. I'll stand up for this because it's kind of worth standing up for. Do you see the sneakers? The Trump sneakers? But they're special. They're not just any Trump sneakers, because we know Trump sells sneakers. They are the Bitcoin sneakers. Trump, the crypto president. These are the Bitcoin Trump sneakers. There's 1,000 pairs. I have pair number 768. They are very limited edition, very exciting. When Bitcoin hits $100,000 per coin, when Bitcoin hits $250,000 per coin, who knows? These might be the best. These might be the best investment I make this bull run. Let's be real. These could end up being the highest ROI that I make this entire bull run. Going right now, I'll sell it to you for 1 Bitcoin. I will sell you the Trump sneakers for 1 Bitcoin. The Bitcoin president. They're size 12, in case that matters to you guys. This guy is my exit liquidity. Oh my God. It is pure shenanigans. Pure shenanigans over here. I mean, I saw them selling and I was like, I want those right now. If Trump wins, I bought them like 6 months ago. I was like, if Trump wins, those sneakers are going to actually be worth something. The Bitcoin president. Bullish. I'm going to have to take him out and show Aaron when he gets here. Trump. Next up are Vitalik sandals. Hey, if they have them, I'll buy them. Can you tell? Can you tell that it is bull market activities? The Trump shoes go hard. They actually do go hard, Danny. They actually do go hard. Now, but it's 12/12. I know you guys are probably curious about all things that are happening in the world of decentralized science, but honestly, all you need to know right now, and I mean this, because you guys have been the ones who have been packing your bags and getting ready for this moment for a very long time. All you need to know is that everything is pumping. Research coin, the easiest play that is under 100 million going to $1 billion, is sitting up at $53 million market cap, up 42%. VitaFast up 49%, Vita DAO up 37%, Genomes DAO up 15%, although this is the fake one. Data Lake up 1%. I'm hoping for this thing to break out. Honestly, Data Lake looks primed to break out soon. Data Lake looks very primed to break out soon. If we can, yeah, see this? You see this? It shot up. It's holding support right above the previous high there. And then this candle's looking like a pretty nice Doja Cat candle. I'm hoping to see some skyrockets up to a penny or higher. That would be very bullish. What else? So we got Axon ripping up 100% over the last week. We got Vita RNA up 63% over the last week. We got everything doing well except for well right now. Unfortunately, someone nuked the chart literally this morning. And Noble Blocks. The people in Noble Blocks are so wildly impatient. It's kind of funny to watch people jeeting their bag for pennies on the dollar, but that's okay. We'll allow it. The other thing, of course, that's not taking off right now is Dynex. Now, if you guys have been paying any attention at all, literally any attention to my investing strategy and how I move my money through the market, you know I buy things that are discounted by the market, things that have been written off and not making moves. I buy them and I wait for the market to realize the mistake that they've made. The market is not efficient. The market is actually extremely inefficient. The market moves off of emotion and psychological hype, which is why I saw the fundamentals of DeSci improving, and I saw the people who were interested in decentralized science as a whole, and I decided to pivot my entire career towards decentralized science, and then started taking off. And then, why do I feel like I hear myself talking? Do I hear it? No. Okay. And then the rest of the market caught up. The rest of the market realized the mistake that they were making, and now they're starting to funnel into DeSci as a whole. Dynex is such an easy play. It is not even funny. Dynex is going to rip eventually. I don't know when it's going to rip. I honestly don't. And it kind of pains me to see it continue to tank, but so be it. Dynex is an easy play, in my opinion. It's just a matter of when will the rest of the market find out. So be it. Noble is down. Mods! All right, everyone, click on the link that I posted in the pinned chat, please, because we're going to do the DeSci raid before Aaron gets here. Once Aaron is here, we're going to pivot a little bit and start talking about decentralized science as a whole. We'll continue the raid, of course, and it'll be pretty exciting. This will be the first live guest I've ever had. He's excited to come on. He's very hyped up about decentralized science right now. I DeSci shilled him many moons ago. Many moons ago. And so he's amped up and ready to go. Speaking of the moons, let's go ahead and put the moon phases on. Interesting little correlation here. The moon phases, which we talked about back here during this moon period, and then we started mooning. When it's a full moon, crypto tends to go up. When it's a new moon, crypto tends to go down. And honestly, it plays out pretty spectacularly. Each time we have a new moon, crypto tanks. Each time we have a full moon, crypto pops off. New moon, tank. Full moon. The full moon is happening in just a couple days here. Like in the next 2 or 3 days, we'll be getting a full moon, which historically has meant Bitcoin continues to go up. So hopefully we see that and get a push up to 100K for the full moon. We'll see. But go join the Telegram. We're commencing the DeSci raid. I want everyone to go do victory laps around IC pumpers. Just talk about DeSci as a whole. Whatever you want to talk about. Where is the chat? There it is. IC pumpers. All right, I'm seeing some of you guys in here. Let's say GM. Eli Mo is back. LOL, CryoDAO Revenge Tour. I know, dude. The CryoDAO Revenge Tour actually could be hysterical to watch. Cryo has been pumping lately, and they're getting pretty excited. They're getting pretty excited out there. The team is like, F it, we'll do it. Let's send this sucker. Once they get a little taste of money, everyone's opinions on things change very quickly. Once a little bit of money comes into the play, everyone's opinion is like mixed up drastically. And honestly, I don't blame them. Trade, travel, chill talks about this, and it breaks my brain. What is it that I was ranting about? Oh, the moon phases. Well, I know a lot of people don't believe in it, and especially considering I'm talking about science, it would get shunned from the traditional science industry to talk about stuff like this. But honestly, astrology, the moon phases, the way the planets are aligned actually has an impact on human psychology and physiology. And I know they haven't been able to quantify it, so it's not accepted as real statistics or real data. But if you come look at objective things like this, you see that a new moon has a negative impact on people's willingness to invest, and a full moon tends to have a positive impact on it. And it has a lot to do with frequencies and a lot to do with vibrations. And once we get deeper and deeper into quantum physics and quantum biology, they'll start to actually understand a little bit more about how frequency impacts everyone. But I don't want to get too much of a rant on that. I am one that believes in energy, believes in psychic stuff to the point in which it's non-believers, people that don't believe in in psychic abilities and energy and healing work and stuff like that, moon phases and astrology, all that stuff. To me, if you say you don't believe in it, it's just like a flat earther saying they believe the earth is flat. Like, I get why you came to that conclusion, but objectively you're wrong. And then people that don't believe in the physics in psychology and not psychology, in like astrology and healing and psychic stuff, I get why you don't believe in it. I get why you don't believe in ghosts, but objectively you're wrong. And eventually they'll be able to quantify it. But let's get into the IC Pumpers chat. Let's get into this and start rating them. Now, full warning for everyone. They are very degenerate here. They are very degenerate here. So just be warned and be careful. All right? Nobody get too upset when you see some comments that are a little bit too much. What do you think about Noble? There is a serious issue we can't ignore. Who can be sellers? There is no issue. There truly is no issue. People don't believe in it because of the hack. The hack didn't have a fundamental impact on actual Noble blocks, the platform, and so they're just dumping every time it pumps. It's fine. Let them get out. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. There is no actual issue going on. DeSci will figure this out eventually. I believe it. You gonna put me in the flat earth ETA like that? I am. And I will stand on business on that one. You ever been visited by a ghost? Once you see a ghost IRL, once you've actually had encounters with them, you'll see it. You'll see it. Patrick can rep hair, but who will rep ED? LMAO. I actually saw an ED DAO the other day. Okay. What is this? ICP Maxi. Hello. Welcome. Let me go see. They commented underneath some of my stuff the other day. Erectus DAO. Actually kind of hilarious that's what they're going to focus on, but I'll allow it. They comment some pretty funny things, so just the fact that you guys said that is kind of funny. I did not share it with you guys yet because I have not looked into it. Not looked into it at all. Pat was touched by Casper. All right, we're not supposed to be talking about ghosts right now. We're talking about DeSci, Decentralized Science. Hello, Pat. That was my comment. I know, that's why I said it. Zach, that's why I said it. How much did you pay for them? Oh, the Trump sneakers? It was like $350. If I can sell them for a Bitcoin at peak FOMO, sell them for 1 Bitcoin, that would be the most legendary trade of my lifetime. It'd be very funny. Erecta DAO. I don't know that I'll share it in there, but I don't know that, I have not done any research into it. Erectus DAO. My hometown getting a Taco Bell. We made it, boy. ICP memes on Sui. Let's see if Aaron is messaging me. I think, yes. Aaron will be here in 8 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. They literally only care about ICP here, which is pretty funny, but all right, pivot. Mods, I need help. That is not what the live stream is supposed to be on today. We are not talking about ghosts and erectile dysfunction. New topics. Anyone heard of Noble blocks in here? I feel like I'm going to get some immediate backlash from these people in here. DeSci can help with that problem. Wumbo or Sansui would go hard. All right, Zach. Who is this? 12 groups in common. I'm going to expose you like that, Zach. What are you doing in here? Noble rugs. See, immediate. Oh, I hold 837,000 tokens. Noble chugs. Noble. I don't know what to say. What do I say? Noble. I'm keeping track. All right, guys. I want to see it. I want to see. Remember, in order to get promoted into one of the moderators for DeSci Shillers, you have to partake in this shill. So far, I'm only seeing Frail. I'm seeing Zach. I'm seeing Thuna. I'm seeing Scrappy. But I'm not seeing people who were complaining about not being a mod. I don't see any Dawns in here. I don't see any C90s. I don't see any Truths. What's going on, guys? Huh? Noble Pumps. That's a good one. Noble Pumps. I like it, Thuna. Yeah, someone did say Noble to 200 billion the other day. That was kind of stupid. But Noble Blocks is when Noble works with ED DAO. Where can I find the group or the link? That is a wonderful question. It is pinned at the top of the chat right now. It is pinned at the top. Rumors are Trump is buying Noble. That would be funny as hell. If we can get, imagine we get RFK to support open access. Let me in. Oh, that's funny. Okay, all right. He's here. He's here, guys. Aaron.
What's up?
How's it going?
It's going good. Am I supposed to be able to see you? I can't see you.
No, you won't be able to because I'm on OBS.
Okay, cool. It's getting recorded. All right, cool. Yeah,
Yes.
I see you in the Telegram right now.
I know. We're rating you guys right now.
I know. They're very confused. So, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Super excited. Super glad to be talking to you because, you know, DeSci is absolutely popping off, which I think we all knew it would, but you know.
Yes, sir. I'm very excited. Things are going very well with it. CZ coming in and backing it is just like another level to it all.
Yeah, it's crazy because I assume Mr. Holders or Mr. probably hold that whole Telegram.
Yeah.
Same poll, but I was saying like, hey guys, you know, while it was kind of peak FUD on, I don't know, there was kind of felt like the DeSci market had bottom or something. I check it occasionally. I'm not like that into it, but you know, I was saying, hey, CZ's probably going to end up, you know, coming out and talking about this at some point. So
we had talked about it a lot because we found out that CZ was into DeSci back in Dubai. And so like you and I knew that this was cooking for a while. We had a little bit of that networking effect to understand it. So I'm very excited that it like finally came out and now we're starting to see a little bit more attention in the space. Like Altcoin Daily has just been consistently mentioning DeSci lately. Yeah,
I'm getting it mentioned by everybody. And I think the thesis is probably going to play out. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, but you know, I think you're definitely going to end up blowing up in this next year or so, or at least you should, because I mean,
let's go.
Is there any other DeSci influencers really that are like, you know, I assume there's just smaller ones, but you know, you're like the main one basically. So
I'm excited. It's a lot of hard work paying off. So I'm happy to see it. And then we'll be seeing the ICP ecosystem start ripping soon enough. Yes. I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, so I guess there's a lot of despair right now in the ICP community, actually, which we can talk about right now, because I think some people, this is a common thing with people who are new to crypto, etc. So I'm not like, you know, trying to shame these people, but people don't understand liquidity rotations. And, you know, we saw this happen last year, actually, with ICP, where it was like one of the last L1s to actually get a kick when everything started to pump. So what we saw last year was Bitcoin started to move up in, I think it was October, November, started to really move up. Solana did as well. And then ICP didn't end up pumping till, you know, I think it was December 10th. And if you look at ICP and AVAX, they trade, the market kind of values them the same. Yeah. So, of course, it's been getting killed by Bitcoin, but Avalanche is also getting killed by Bitcoin and a bunch of other altcoins as well, which is not like, you know, good to say. Of course, you know, you want to be up. Of course, you know, Solana's doing extremely well. Subi's doing extremely well. But it's not just an ICP thing. Of course, maybe that's just my perspective because I'm really deep in the community, but it's trading. If you look at the AVAX chart and you look at ICP and the way they trade, and you look at the times they pumped last year, it's like the same market makers working on them. So
No, it makes sense. They're kind of in the same ballpark for people's mental sake too. Like ICP, AVAX, they're very much similar in that regard, I think. And the charts look identical. You're right. They
yeah,
look very similar.
yeah, and I think the thing I would say is that we are getting to a point now where like I think you understand this because you're pretty close into it and everything, but we're going to get to a point where I think there's going to be a lot of exponential growth we're going to see in 2025. Like of course we had a new DEX that released the last month, Kong Swap, which I'm the CMO for. We have two brand new wallets that are coming out, which has been like a big issue. Like we haven't had a really good wallet in the IC. And one of the new wallets is actually super, super easy to onboard people with. You can literally, just log in with your email, like your Google, which is similar to what the Sui wallet has and other wallets as well. So it's literally the simplest onboard ever. And yeah, so I think things are going to get a lot better. A native stablecoin will be coming and stuff. So the DeFi is going to get a lot more fleshed out. And for Kong Swap, which Patrick is showing you right now, we have a new front end that's coming in a little bit, and things are looking like we have a very experienced developer team. So I guess I could talk about our team real quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, so we have 5 developers on the team currently. 2 of them are, Goraz and John. They're the guys who built Helix Markets. And they also had a project on Ethereum last cycle that did well. So they've made money before in crypto. And then our 2 front-end devs are Shill Gates, the founder of EXE, the biggest meme coin on ICP, and then this guy named Glad as well. So they're working the front end, which we have a new front end that's going to be deployed in probably, I'd say the next week or so. So it's going to be coming soon. And then we also have another dev who's going to be building out borrowing and lending. And, of course, I'm running the marketing, and then there's a couple other people as well. We have Sam Toby doing graphics, whatever. And then Patrick's, of course, one of our KOLs we're working with and stuff like that. But, we're working really fast. And we're getting a lot of stuff done. So I'm super excited we're going to be bringing to the table in, the next couple of months or so. I think it's one of these things where, yes, I have to be objective here. Like the DeFi is 100% not as fleshed out as compared to Solana, Sui, et cetera. But I think it's going to get there in 2025, or at least get to a point where it's like a very, smooth experience. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see everything that's coming from it. And it seems like Dfinity themselves has been super supportive of everything coming from Kong Swap. The partnerships, like we saw Gold DAO launching their LP on top of Kong Swap, which was amazing. And then that video you posted, was it yesterday or like 2 days ago, with the speed of the transaction? I feel like that alone is a game-changing thing.
Yeah, so there was an that happened yesterday. I think it's like, the names are so hard. I don't know, Tokamak or some bull. But anyways, it made the transactions and stuff like, sending your tokens outside of Kong Swap super, super fast, like even faster than before. It's literally just a second, like bang, which is really good to see. And of course, swaps, we're not on Dex Screener yet. We're going to be there soon.
No, I saw it. Are you sure? I saw it last night, I think.
Oh yeah, it's on the ICP swap, which is like a whole nother thing. So our chart's there's a whole situation that happened with the chart and ICP swap, but we are on Coin Market, etc. But we're gonna Kong, the Dex is gonna be on Dex Screener soon.
Okay.
We're a Dex that just launched a month ago, so it takes time. Like Dex Screener isn't going back and forth.
This is not it.
That's not the accurate chart, I would say. So basically, what happened was ICP swap. They put up a pool before the Kong pool was up because we had to get approved by the DAO, etc. And they're basically because there was such low liquidity on it, it baited up the price.
Okay.
Yeah, but our chart for the Kong on ICP, Kong on Kong, the chart will look different because we launched at an 8 mil market cap. They had it, so they were able to toy with the price.
Yeah, it was way higher.
You can see it's liquidity 5.2K. We don't have 5.2K. So it's just annoying. You can do that you can do that to any project. We could go on ICPX, which is a DEX that nobody uses on ICP. Respectfully, I'm sorry to the team. They work really hard, but they don't have much liquidity, etc. And I can set up a pool there and just toy with the charts. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. No, it's an annoying thing because it's just all open market, so people can do whatever they want, and then if they beat you to it a little bit.
Coin market cap plugged in from ICP swap as well. We have to put. I'm not going to say how much we have to pay the coin market cap to put your decks in, but it's a lot more than people think.
It's too much.
Coin market cap's making a lot of money. It's
I
insane how
imagine.
much they actually charge for. It's not. It's way more than it costs the Lista token, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Our charts are, yeah, the charts that are out there now, the actual chart, but
The centralized exchanges and the people like CoinMarketCap right now in the next year or so are just printing money like crazy. Like, I don't know if we want to talk about it, but Binance even listing those two random ass meme coins the other day, like that was crazy. You saw that, right?
Coinbase.
Coinbase did too, but Binance listed like Peanut the squirrel and then some random $20 million meme coin.
That's what the people want.
It is. It is.
It's completely what the people want. I think meme coins are going to perform extremely well. Like EXC example is going to perform very well.
EXE, I think, is I mean, it's the biggest meme coin for ICP, so it's like, is a beta
Yeah.
play. But
Yeah, this is a pretty insane chart.
you can tell when Binance decided to list a random meme coin?
Yeah, you know what's funny is one of my friends got in at 100K, but he fumbled.
No.
I know, the peanut insanity.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think there's some other. I mean, that's the things I'm looking forward into in ICP is really Kong, the new wallets. So we're gonna have NFID, which is the new wallet that's gonna. You can just go in with that. You can log in with Google and get in there. Yeah, once again, Kong's not on there, so you're seeing the ICP swap with 100K liquidity when that's just not what it is. It's a common. We need to get on deck screener, but they're taking their sweet time to respond to us. But yeah, so I'm excited for what's coming with Kong, and of course the wallets are going to get better. I think we're going to get a native stable in 2025. The community is really pushing for it. I've been pushing it for it as well. Excited for EXE. I think EXE is going to do really good. Some other projects, not just showing completely my own. I think, when I talk about a project that could potentially explode and be kind of random, it's probably DKP, Dragons. And the reason why is because people, in my humble opinion, it's, if you do research of who's behind the Dragons team, there's a serious bull case behind it. I don't think there's really any big GameFi projects this cycle. And it has potential. It has the firepower behind it to, do very well. It's sitting around like a 30 million market cap. They have their biggest pools on Kong Swap.
Nice.
But the founder of DKP is the guy who made Neopets. So,
right.
Yeah.
Dragon karma points.
Yeah, I know. This is.
Yeah, you gotta get Kong up here. Kong will solve this, but I agree. I think we had talked. You showed this to me a while ago, I think, right? So it's
Yeah. That's the thing. It's I think it has the potential to really do. It could. Like once again, the team has the founder of Neopets backing it, so
yeah,
at least there's some capital behind it. That's what I'm trying to say.
absolutely. Which is the same with a lot of the ICP stuff. It's just been so much friction when it comes to trading and actually getting involved. Like the community's there, the money is there. It's just the friction, which is exactly why Kong Swap is out here. So.
I think like for Kong, that's why I'm super excited to get NFID in because currently none of the neither of the wallets that are the current wallets for Kong are that great, and NFID is literally going to be able. You can do it right now. You can just sign up with Google, and it's super quick. You can just log in with Google, and you have your ICP wallet. It takes literally a second to get in. I'm super excited to have that on Kong because that's what I'm going to be shilling now as my wallet.
Yeah. Is there?
Because I can go to
the X.
I think
for
it's
it?
NFID. Yeah, it's made by NFT
Labs.
Yeah, and then I'd click on NFID wallet. So they have it in their bio.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, they're no talk. That's the thing. I've been talking a lot with the founder Dan, and he's been in the eco for a while. You may have met him before, but he's a really good dev, and nobody really talks about this because I guess it kind of just got done, so they didn't really do any marketing. I guess I'm pretty much doing all the marketing for them now for free because
Well, it's
So
just that good of a product, and this kind of stuff right here is the staple for ICP. Like being able to log in and create accounts like that seamlessly.
finally something that's an easy, frictionless sign up. Like it's not a
Mm-hmm.
whole sign experiment to get on it,
That's
which is
good.
key. So yeah. And I'm super excited, like, also, Nova Blocks and everything, because I'm sure your viewers know this. Nova Blocks is built on ICP, etc. And I think there's a lot of ICP is like in one of the weirdest situations, I think, for an L1. It has a ridiculous amount of potential. And at the end of the day, it's the thing that mainly keeps me motivated and everything, um, is really the developers. Like at the end of the day, there is a core strong developer community with talented devs, which Kong has a lot of talented devs. Alpaca, the other team I work with, has talented devs. And these guys, they seriously believe in the they believe in the cause. They believe, in the technology and everything. So that's what, generally, keeps me going and everything. Because a lot of people don't understand this. It's like, this is kind of my personal opinion, is you can, unless you actually are able to read the code base and understand the code base and understand what's going on, you kind of have a limited knowledge of it. So you have some of these influencers who'll talk about something like ICP, and they'll say a lot of things when they don't really know what they're talking about. They actually have no clue what they're talking
Yeah.
about. They say like, dude, I'm bullish on Near protocol and Near, and then say they're bearish on ICP. And it's like, well, if you actually understood what was going on, I've spoken to developers about this, etc. Dude, not to rag on Near, I got bags in Near. Near is literally a half-cooked ICP, and people don't even understand that. If
Yeah.
you look at some of the documentation for Near's, I think chain abstraction, or like they mentioned Affinity's work in it. So it's, of course, Affinity has kind of struggled, I think, on the marketing front, which is why Near's more popular than ICP. But at the end of the day, I think, when a like solid dApps like Kong Swap begin to rise and continue to get bigger and bigger, we're going to see the ecosystem eventually take off. And, of course, I'm super bullish. Like, I think things are going to get so crazy in 2025. I think like Pulse Chain could have a huge run, especially with Gensler
Mm.
gone. Like, I think we're going to see some serious like niche communities pop off. But yeah,
Yeah, I think I mean, you are the one who even pointed it out to me. Like ICP and even DeSci after Bitcoin made the crazy run and then kind of chilled out for a while, and other chains and other coins started popping off, is when we saw like DeSci get that major pump, like this time last year actually. And so Bitcoin skyrocketing to the mid 90,000s right now, and then chilling out for like a week or a month or however long. We just have to wait. It's just a waiting game for the money to rotate.
yeah, for sure. And if you look at Bitcoin dominance, I made a video on this today. Bitcoin dominance is super high right now. So if you looked at what happened in what's it called,
Here, I'll go to Bitcoin dominance first.
2020, in 2020, the price of Bitcoin the dominance was skyrocketing. It hit 70% in December of 2020, and then since in this first alt season of 2021, we saw the dominance completely come down and hit like 20% or something. You can see it here. It's like, guys, not I understand some altcoins are going to be popping off, but we have not seen a true alt season. Um, like if people who were here last cycle remember like the Polkadot community popping off. Like, why did the Polkadot community pop off? Oh, hot.
Yeah.
So quickly. So
Yeah. No, I really don't think anyone was expecting, or maybe somebody was expecting it, but I don't think anyone was really expecting it. My chat right now has been asking, they want an update for MCS and Alpaca, and then they're making fun of you for Pulse Chain right now.
no, yes, yes, but Matthias basically encountered some technical difficulties when making magic swaps. So magic swaps it's supposed to be an aggregator for the ICP ecosystem, which is kind of a weird thing because we only have 2 dexes now that actually have liquidity. But we basically encountered a bunch of bugs. He got over the hurdle of bugs. But I think right now what we're going to try and do is he made a cool tool for basically the pump funds of ICP. There's one right now called Bob.Fun. And there's going to be another one coming soon by one of the teams. Uh, but he basically made this cool tool for launch pads, which I think we're going to release, and then try to get the MVP out for Magic Swap.
Nice.
I think we're closer to that. We want to get a win in for the community, technically wise, and then get Magic Swap out. So that's kind of where we're at with that. Once again, it's, he is still, I think a lot of people don't understand, it was because it was supposed to come out a long time ago. I think Matthias, just to be real, he basically didn't understand how much work was going to be done and the challenges he faced, but he has gotten over the bulk amount of stuff. So I do personally believe eventually the MVP for Magic Swap will release, but we're trying to get an MVP out for the tool first, then do Magic Swap, because I want to get a guaranteed win for the community. And then for Alpaca's looking super good. So there's some things I can't really talk about, but we have a team of 3 really, really good developers: Longtran, Sebastian, and Bort. And, they're guys who I don't think have gotten proper recognition in the ecosystem yet. So we have an app, Alpacify. We have a Telegram trading bot of ICP called Packabot, which Bort limit orders are coming soon. If you look at our page for it, Bort has been making limit orders for Packabot. We have an integration with CoinSwap coming in. We have an aggregator for Packabot coming in. And then Long and Sebastian have been working on a secret that's been going on behind the scenes. I can't really talk about it too much, but we have a really big push that's going to be coming for the next Alpaca product, you could say. So Bort, one of our devs, is going to be focusing on Packabot. So he's doing limit orders right now. He's going to be doing it. Sebastian and Long have been working on something new for months, a new product for Alpaca. And we're also going to update Alpacify as well. It hasn't gotten updated in a little while. But I'm super bullish on them. I think they're a team that, needs, I talked to DeFi about this. I think they're a team that definitely needs to get more recognition and 100% stuff like that, because they've been delivering tools that people actually use every single day. They're, I think, a super strong team. So I'm super excited. So, yeah.
No, it looks clean. And I mean, every time I'm going to check the charts for ICP, just because it's been such a pain in the necks, I go directly to my app for Alpacify. So like, you already have the market share there, and then the trading bot on Telegram is crazy. I mean, that's how you gain access to the liquidity.
Spot as well. So that's the thing. We have 3 strong developers. But once again, I think the team comes down to the developers, and we have 3 guys who just all they do is code and ship. So I'm super excited for what they're going to be bringing and stuff like that. But yeah.
It's good. It's good. It's a lot of good development coming. It's a lot of good development, and obviously the community's there. We're raiding the Telegram, and it gets so aggressive. No, it's fine. I gave them all a warning. I said, all right, last time we did this, it went very questionable pretty quickly. So just make sure you're all ready for it. But it was fun.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think, once again, like ICP is a smaller ecosystem. It's kind of like Near Protocol, where it's smaller. But I think all these smaller communities are eventually going to get a big kick and everything. And also for Kong, I need to talk about this, is, we're going to be able to go cross chain. And that's kind of our big game plan, is utilizing the ICP chain fusion, which I wish the marketing was a little stronger for it. But, ICP's chain fusion is a lot more fleshed out than Near Protocol's chain abstraction. And utilizing that, we're going to probably go for the Bitcoin community pretty hard, where Definity works with Tap Protocol, which Tap Protocol is the main hub for DeFi on Bitcoin. Definity works with them. They're on, Definity's listed on Tap Protocol's website, etc. So we're going to go for Bitcoin DeFi pretty hard with CoinSwap, try and get some BTC liquidity in there and other stuff like that. So, that's cool. Just saw that now.
Yeah, that is a really cool partnership. And I think it's a great idea to go after the Bitcoin ecosystem, because like, there's a real possibility Bitcoin dominance just keeps climbing, and ICP actually gets to integrate directly into Bitcoin. Like with the chain key technology, like it actually is communicating with the Bitcoin nodes. So it's a good community to go after for this.
Yeah, I think so. I think some of ICP has been like Definity, or ICP hasn't really because now their main thing is AI. Which is really interesting, and I don't really want to talk about things I don't fully understand, and I don't really fully understand AI, so I'm going to kind of leave that alone. But when it comes to chain fusion is very real and really, solves things like liquidity fragmentation issues and stuff like that. And once again, like extending Bitcoin, extending Ethereum, helping Solana, things like that. Like, being able to, example, like for CongSwap, the idea is you'd be able to bridge over, we'd have some liquidity pools for Bitcoin, BRC20s, what is it, runes. You'd be able to sell, the gas fees are really minimal, etc. There's a legitimate use case for chain fusion technology right now. There's product market fit right now for it, which is absolutely huge. So when I see people say things like, ICP is going to become irrelevant, etc., I don't really see that happening. Especially with the work that's being done with Bitcoin, and also the developers. Once again, the ICP, one of the core, things, someone said this to me at the conference, that the difference between, they had worked in Cardano before, but they worked in ICP now. And they said the big difference is the fact that ICP has a community that's continuing to build and legitimately believes in the project, whereas some of these other L1s don't. Because that's legitimately what it comes down to. It comes down to having talented devs who are building in it. And we have that. Maybe not as many as other ecosystems, but there is, like, once again, CongSwap's like a super strong team. Alpaca is a strong team, etc. So.
No, ICP's got a lot of crazy smart devs. So seeing them just continue to build regardless of the token price, like most of the time the smart devs just kind of flee and go to whatever price is pumping, like wherever they can make the most amount of money. And all the power to them. But the people who are working on ICP don't give a shit about it. They're very, I mean, I'm sure they care a little bit, but they're very fixated on just building it, like alien tech, like they keep saying. And so I think it's really good on a fundamental basis. It just keeps improving, and eventually the market will catch up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because a lot of people say, understand. I mean, ICP was a top 40, 50 coin in the bear market.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish I had water right here. And then it shot up to 15, literally in one day. I think a lot of people probably remember that. It was last year, about a month from now. It shot up to 15, from like 40, 50 to 15 on CoinMarketCap in one day. And I was sitting around like 27 or whatever. But things are looking a lot better than they were a year ago. Like, leaps and bounds better. So that's the way I feel about it. I want to see improvement. I want to see growth, and that's what I'm seeing from it. So
yeah. No, I mean, I agree. It's been very like stagnant for the time being for the last couple months, but ultimately, like, this is just a coiled spring. I've still maintained the same price prediction since it was $2.50 or whatever, that I think, I don't know what happened to the chart there, but
what is,
I think we're going to $100.
I think it's possible too.
I think we're going from here to $100, which is like a 12x, which honestly isn't even that big of a market cap at that point. Like, we're still only 50 billion or something.
It's not that crazy of a take, considering what's going on in the macro and the crypto macro, really.
Yeah.
Like guys, BlackRock's buying Bitcoin, Michael Saylor's buying Bitcoin, the U.S. government's been buying Bitcoin, probably over the country is going to FOMO in. So
absolutely. As soon as there's actual talk going on that the U.S. is doing a strategic reserve for Bitcoin, the amount of FOMO from actual governments is going to be kind of crazy. So I'm excited. ICP is just one of those chains that's continuing to perform fundamentally. And my thesis for all my investments is that if they do good on a fundamental level over time, the market will catch up to the stats that they're putting out there. So
yeah, it's all about the developers in the building and improvement. That's what you want to see. Of course, you want to see improvement really rapidly, but we have seen rapid improvement in ICP. I don't think people realize how much better it is than last year.
Yeah. I'm excited. The whole market, we're just kicking off. You look like you're about to die.
Oh no, I just got out of bed. I took a nap and I realized how dry my mouth was. So
what time is it for you over there?
It's 6:53.
Okay.
I'm actually going to be doing a video with DeFi Daddy after this.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. He hates ICP, so it's going to be fun hearing his thoughts.
It is going to be funny. He is a chart maxi. That's all he really cares about.
I respect that. Once again, I trade in other ecosystems as well. I've been talking about these other Solana meme coins and fucking Sui meme coins now.
It looks like
Patrick's.
I was going to say, I was gonna say it looks like in the next 6 or 7 days I might have to give you $1,000 of Solana or whatever. Oh my god. For anyone who doesn't know, we made a bet back. I think it was somewhere around here, like sub 100,
Way before
even
that.
before.
It was like in October. It was when it was down below.
It was a while ago, and we made a bet. I said that Solana would not be coming back and breaking through all-time highs, and Aaron was like, "Are you retarded?" And then we placed a bet. Initially, I don't remember how much it was that the bet was, but I was as it started to as Solana started ripping, I was like, all right, I'm definitely wrong, but I can't back out of the bet. Let me just cap it at like 5 SOL or something, so I don't have to lose my face on this thing.
Yeah, Solana is 100% the winning chain for this cycle. I said this to everyone. I said this in my Telegram, guys. If you don't have bags in Solana, ecosystem bags and strong Solana coins, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of gains. I think Sui's super strong. I think Sui could be like the Binance Smart Chain of this cycle. I think it's really strong. And
That's
of
a
course,
good
I
take.
think if you're looking for like once again, I think if you're looking for a niche, if you're looking for like honestly a niche ecosystem that could potentially pop off in the DeFi sector, I think ICP has a really strong chance. Not as fleshed out as Solana or Sui right now, but it's getting there for sure. As I've just talked about.
Yeah, it's the big rotation. My
Yep.
so someone in my in the DeSci Shillers chat yesterday asked if I thought Noble Blocks could get to a $200 billion market cap, and they were very serious about it. So now everyone's like, Noble's going to 200 billion. Noble 200 billion's FUD. Send.
Yeah.
He has been. He's got a lot of stuff that's been like in the works. He just is a perfectionist, which is good and bad. At a certain point, you just kind of have to ship it. But
Same thing. TS and MCS. I'm like, just go. Just
yeah,
go. We don't need to make sure if this little thingy looks clean or not. Just go.
yeah, I
So,
know.
yeah, but I
It's
mean, I think DeSci is looking disgustingly bullish.
yeah. As soon as like the thing
You're about
is,
to become a
Noble.
hero of crypto. Everyone's gonna be talking about DeSci. And
Let's
like,
go.
man.
Let's go. I've been pounding my fist on the table about DeSci for the better part of a year, a little bit over a year. We saw the initial run up and then it just died. Like everyone rags on Noble Blocks, but like Noble came in as DeSci was peaking. And so every single chart was looking like this in DeSci. And it's not until right now that we've had a little bit of revitalization. Like Data Lake is one of the biggest well-known like DeSci projects out there. And I mean, look at it. It's the same chart. It just went straight down and then started popping off. Noble Blocks, as soon as DeSci started having a little bit of attention, it went up like 200% in like 3 days. So a lot of projects out there. I mean, right now, I know this is going to be a little bit bittersweet for us, but Axon DAO has been killing it.
That's all
Yeah.
we know posting about it.
Yeah.
I know. Pretty funny. Sundown.
I drew the arrow from when they kicked us out of the deal. But they continue to do work. They have the product, that ring that's coming out. They're going to be like actually utilizing healthcare data, and then they've just continued to market. And ultimately, they're being extremely loud. And so the people that are the loudest are going to gain the most market share.
Sundown. Absolutely. I mean, that chart looks great. They've
Yeah.
broken out the downtrend and everything. So congrats
Yeah.
to them, man. I'm glad they're come back balance.
I know. Bittersweet, but I guess it's a W. Research coin. Damn, I didn't realize it was almost at all-time highs again.
It's good to see. That's kind of the big one. Brian needs to hop out and start. Has he been talking about DeSci?
Not yet, but at the end of this month,
Well,
he's got a conference. He's speaking in person, so
he's just waiting. The sector CCZ is pumping it right now.
yes, absolutely. And I don't think I can show you my screen right now, but after the live stream, so in like 5 minutes, I want to FaceTime because I have something very cool I want to show you that just arrived at my house.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. This was good. I don't know if you have anything else you want to talk about or any closing remarks. I think we covered a lot of stuff. I appreciate you.
I'd say just like just, keep your head up. If your bags haven't pumped, don't just dump them all and rotate. The bull market is just beginning, but also, personally, I'm, investing in multiple ecosystems. So stay diversified, keep conviction on your bags. If you're in DeSci, I think DeSci is going to pop off, and follow me on Twitter, Aaron Bremser _.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, Aaron.
Yup. Thank you, Patrick.
Of course. All right, guys. Are you guys being serious right now? Was his audio messed up the whole time? Why are you guys calling it the Axon cock ring? What is wrong with you guys? Was it messed up the whole time? I'm gonna be pretty upset. He is an interesting guy. He is adamant about ICP. His nickname is Aaron CP, ACP. We got Pleb saying it's gonna death spiral out of the top 50. That's funny. It wasn't terrible, just in and out here and there. He broke up like 4 or 5 times. Okay. You guys understood some of what he had? We heard almost all of it. All right, good. Because that's being recorded, and I'm gonna send it to him. He's gonna post about it. Okay. All right, guys. This was a successful raid. This was successful. I want everyone right now, if you partook in the raid, this was an interesting one. Let me know how you guys thought about having a special guest on and getting to communicate and talk with other people. I want to try and do it more in the future. This was the first time I've done it, and as you saw, I just did it on a Google Meet. So I have to probably find a better, whatever. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close out of his Telegram there. I probably have to find a little bit of a better software to do it with. But let me know what you guys thought, and put a 1 in the chat, please, if you partook in the raid. I didn't realize Research Coin was back all the way almost up at all-time highs. This thing's going to $1 very, very soon. I really want to hear the DeFi Daddy interview. Yes, that'll be fun. Don said 0, which means, Don, you won't be able to be a mod in the Telegram. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Aaron was very interesting. I would love to see more guests in the future. Bullish. Thank you, Danny. Aaron is a very prominent figure in ICP. And so truly, some of the projects he's talking about are like sub $1 million in market cap. ICP gets any kind of bid, we'll see the whole of his portfolio just explode. We both did the same type of thing. I niched down in DeSci, he niched down in ICP. He is very connected. I didn't participate in the raid, unfortunately. Sorry, man. Oh, so I have to put a 1 in. Yes, if you guys put a 1 in the chat, I'll know to promote you to a raid leader in the Telegram. I am going to sign off because I have to call Aaron before he gets onto his next call with DeFi Daddy. Your time is your most valuable asset. Post the 1 in the chat if you raided the Telegram. That way I can give you the promotion to raid leader in the Shiller's Telegram. Time's your most valuable asset. Hopefully this was worth investing it into. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Just kidding. No, wait. I'm not kidding. I'll see you guys in tomorrow.